All right, folks. Thanks for joining us up here in Cardigan Mountain School. It's pretty loud in here right now. Hopefully you can hear. Rumsey making the long trip up north. Cardigan Mountain in Canaan, New Hampshire. Cardigan Mountain, a all-boys school for grades 6 through 9. The Blue Dogs taking on the Cougars. Cardigan Mountain, for which there's, you'll see them in the far side in green right now. About 2 minutes remain in warm-ups here. Taking the final preparations to 2-on-3, 3-on-2. Thumbs are in net right here. The red pads. Liam Walsh on the far side over by the Rumsey bench. We're gonna try to set up over here, give you kind of that on-ice feel, but at the same time, realizing, you know, Rumsey will defend twice in this zone and shoot once. So we'll see how things go. Beautiful trip up here. It's actually about 10 or 11 degrees outside. Some snow on the way up 91. Snow-covered highway. And reminding us that we're about 3 hours away from Connecticut. 3 and change, maybe. Yeah, Brady Curtis in front of us. Teddy Kowalczyk. Working along the circle with Chris, Jason Chin. Chris' son. Usually Son, Moritz, and Kowalczyk. They've been working together. There's Mason Moritz. Each of these lines, here you got the bunts line, bunt centering, Junior Gustav on the far side, and Mikey Wang. Got my handy new spot sheet here. Was up early this morning. Well, slept in a little bit. Slept till about 5:20, but give you a sense for lines we've been looking at. Helps me kind of spot them, especially when they're on the ice, not above the ice too much. So kind of know who's out there with who. With whom? There we go, there's Uli. Saw his father, Peter. He's making the trip up. Peter in the warm room for a little bit, but he'll be out here. Bunts. Big Cooper. Hey, Chris' son right there, number 9. Curtis, Brady Curtis, some flow sticking out his ear holes. And Oliver Shem, one of mine. And Max Sunder, right at your screen. And Bertuglia. Gavin Bertuglia. Always a good sign when they can put the pucks in the net with no goalie. There's Racine, Tyler Racine. Dial it in, these guys. Sunder showing off his edge work. All right, putting those nets in the, the pucks in the net. A couple more pucks for him. 2 more that were sitting back here. We'll throw those back in. All right, so Cardigan Mountain getting the JV squad matching up. Yeah, and Cardigan's varsity squad is pretty filthy, and they just came away with a win right before us. That game went a little late. Tough injury, too. Saw a Cardigan player go down and was carried off the ice by four Cardigan staff members. So that's not good news there, but quite a few on the roster here, too. I pulled the Cardigan JV roster, and quite a few are swinging from JV to varsity, so may see some of those same players that were on the ice previously, or at least on the bench. There he is, Liam Walsh. Walsh making preparations here. 15 minutes on the clock. Teams at their benches. And we're getting ready to play some hockey here up in New Hampshire. Just over the line from the Vermont state line there. You're familiar with Dartmouth College, Hanover. Just a little inland, or in from there. Let's say almost east, right? A little southeast-ish. All right, so your Blue Dogs taking the ice. against the Cougars. From back here, a bit of emotional pump up there from Mikey Wang. All right, and we got a puck drop. Draws back. Blue Dogs feed up. Racine just over the blue line, but gets back to neutral. Cardigan with, big hit from Shin. Shin, be interested too. Shin, formerly a player at Cardigan Mountain last season, so I'm sure he knows quite a few of these Green Cougars. Coming inside, looking to split the difference and trying to thread the needle between the two D-men. Both looks like Racine and Wang kind of have to do a little bit of a zoom out as they get in the zone here, just give you the whole experience. Be able to see the play set up. Oh, at the net. That one comes to Walsh. Walsh is up to it. Walsh, 2 big saves early here. We're less than a minute into play, and Cardigan already throwing pucks to the net. Shin draws back at center ice. Crosses this big C. Cougar at center ice. Cougars work the edge to try to rim that up. Good battle there on the blue line, but not before the Cougars get a quick zone exit. Coming along here with Shem. Shem playing D here. Looks like him and Shunder paired up, number 11 and 19. Chris Sun out there with Kowalczyk and Moritz. And there's Miles Wolf. Miles Wolf come out. Third pair of D. Wolf and Bertuglia. Rumsey on the run and let that one float a little too far. Walked the dog and got off leash a little bit and ends up as a ice. That'll come right back down. Got to think it's going to be on the other side though, given where it went out. Taking the face off here, Chris Sun. Chris Sun at the face off dot. Just to the left of Walsh. And looking to feed back out to the point. That one pops over the stick of the defender on the blue line. For 5 there. That's Watts Uten. Cool name. Uten. O-O-T-E-N. Oh, taking cover, the referee there, played off the glass. Oh, Cardigan had a 2-on-none there, and luckily unable to throw much on that. Sun outside. Sun looks to work it over. Kowalczyk goes to the corner. Good speed and intensity here. I'm sure the Blue Dogs have seen this kind of spirit and energy level for an opponent thus far this season. And Sun throws that in, no ice call. Oh, there it is. There's the ice call. A little late, but it happens nonetheless. 12:36 remaining in the first. Again, we kind of have those back-to-backs. Back-to-back periods here. You have the 2 15 minutes, and then you get a nice cut between the second and third periods. So, plenty of hockey here. So, luck up later. It's not snack time yet. Back home. Shot. Blocked up front. Big boy there, Leo Yin, number 23. Stick goes flying, almost goes out of over the glass here. There's no netting here behind or up top above the glass. So you got a penalty coming here. Looks like the way of the Blue Dogs. Shot from Cardigan. And that one grabbed out of the air by Walsh. Walsh feeds it back to the referee, but looks like we have a we had a penalty coming here. I misjudged that. Okay, we're just going offside, sorry. Same referee crew as the varsity game before us. Shot. Wow. Good job by Walsh. Walsh tracked that one all the way through. Jason Shin comes in. Face off, turn, quick rip. Turn towards the net. Shem trying to get on his opponent. Big guy there, number 10, Pavel Malone for the Cougars. Malone kind of looks like Brady Curtis a little bit. Flow, intensity. And Shin's going to try to get an exit. He's not able to. Cougars, heavy forecheck. And Curtis steps back. Curtis hanging a little bit in the neutral zone. Looking for a pass to get up his way. And speaking of Curtis, he's in the zone, but he's got to chase his puck that he got in there. And Sunder tries to glove it down. Unable to, but he gets it to his stick. Looking up ice. And pinching down the Cougars. But Shin captures that puck in transition. Shin looks to backhand it over. Good sequence there for the Blue Dogs. Some shots on goal here. And some possession and some zone time, which they could need right now. They definitely capitalize on a little bit more zone time than down here, close to us for a good start of the first third here of the period. Shot, blocked. Cardigan peels it up, walks it through the middle, gets the neutral, at center ice. Shot, comes to Walsh. Walsh combination, looks like almost a stick and blocker save. Moritz taps it up. That one goes high over the net. Hits the glass behind. Nice job by Wolf to get that to center ice. Beautiful pass up to Moritz. Moritz just gets attacked as he starts to get over the blue line. Shots to net already. Look at that. 10, 15 shots it feels like for the Cougars early in this one. Sun to carry. Wolf helps out. Wolf with speed. Wolf gets through a couple Cougars, but one waiting for him. And they kick that one deep to dump and chase, but 2 or 3 coming in at him. And look to use the point. He comes back out to point. Point, big shot. He steps down. Cardigan moving it outside. Looking to set up in the neutral zone. They lose the zone, though. It comes back into their own defensive zone. And Shin's back there to chase. He knows this style of play. He's no stranger to this heavy forecheck. And number 18. Dropping Junior Gustav. Oh, did we get another? Sorry. We got a Blue Dog goal. Through all that, capitalizing on it. And looks like Junior heavy hit there and took some attention away. And while that was all happening, Jason Shin went down there and grabbed a goal for the Blue Dogs. So Blue Dogs go up 1-0 here. So we got Jason Shin, and it looks like he scored a stay here for the front 4. So interesting combo here. I like this with Bunce, Gustav, and Shin centering the front 3. Backing them up, you've got Mikey Wang and Tyler Racine, number 20 there. Sorry we weren't able to get that goal closer. Not a great sight line down over there. We can always try tomorrow. Be happy to get any feedback you have there on what you can see on your own screen. But all right, Cardigan coming up the middle, and Mikey Wang looking to keep him outside. Puts himself between the goal and the puck. Bunce clears it. Nice clear by Bunce. Gets up on ends. It top spins and avoid the icing call. And that's going to be a nice, speaking of ice, and that'll come back down into the defensive zone, and Blue Dogs will get a face-off pretty close to their net. So, all right, so that goal, I want to say a little less than 10 minutes in, and at about 10 minutes, about 5 minutes in. So that was a good bet to take today, huh? Goal in first 5. Shot. Oh! And we got a Blue Dog goal from the point. I think that's Curtis surprised himself. Hey, when pucks to the net, good stuff happens. Brady Curtis takes a shot. He was outside the top of the circle, I think, right? But he buries one and just gets by the Cougar tender. So he looked up and looked around and said, wait, that's in? I guess so. So 2-0. 2-0 Rumsey at 9 minutes remaining in the first. So just 6 short minutes in, Blue Dogs up 2 in this hotly contested battle here. Again, Cardigan coming out A lot of possession, a lot of efforts, a lot of shots, and they're still going to come back at it. Nice job by Shem, pick up that bobbling puck after the Walsh save. Shem looking. Right, he's got some help. Gets Curtis. Curtis, nice feed up to Sun. Sun on the run. Sun, he's going to chase all the way into the corner. Tries to feed. Oh, beautiful move back to Lynn. Lynn is there. He kicks it deep. And Cardigan with possession, but Blue Dogs swarming the Cougars in their own defensive zone, really being disruptive on the breakout. But they do get a breakout. They're coming up ice. And they got two. Blue Dogs again packed up here, making it difficult to get a clean zone entry. Got to be curious here too, like how much Cardigan starts to cycle. Deep bench over there. Shot. Heavy shot by Shin. Shin's shot hits the glass and still rings. Comes back around. And Wolf right in your screen. Wolf coming around. Wolf feeds up to Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk, nice cross pass up to Moritz. Moritz got a lot of speed. You got to check up. He throws a hockey stop, trying to get back to it. Moritz comes to it. Moritz in the zone, quickly dispossessed, and in the neutral. And Shin looks to regroup a little bit. Shin kicks it over to Wolf. Wolf will dump it. He'll retreat back to his blue line post. Behind the net. Blue Dogs working there. Nice pinch down by Mikey Wang. Mikey Wang gets a big check though. And Cardigan coming up. And Wolf's got to split the one. And he lets his goaltender play the player. And he plays the shot. Didn't have another green jersey to match up that puck, the pass. Shin dazzling right now. Feel like he's got something to prove. Shin throws it, and Moritz is going to try to get to it. Comes all the way back to Mikey Wang. Mikey Wang pinches down. He shoots. Wang's shot, still in front. And the Cougar finds it. He comes up ice with it. And we're seeing Turgeano, JT Turgeano, it looks like, number 11. JT, that's a good name right there. I like that. He's coming up outside here. Eighth grader, there you go. All right, let's zoom up here a little bit. We got Walsh here. I'm gonna grab some liquid refreshment there. And 6:05 remaining in the first right now. Face off, draws back for the Cougars. Cougars look to work it behind the net. Cougars try to tippy tap it, get his own exit. They do. Nice big cross pass. Cougars come over with it. Shem looks to play the body. Hands away from his body a little bit though. Dangerous puck. And interesting to see the pressure that Cougars were bringing. They're dropping back those three. Only really an F1, F2 attack. And Bunce pushes opponent. And there's a shot on net. And Walsh has got it. Walsh gets a cover. And we'll get a face-off. Just to his left. 5:32. Face off, draws back. Curtis there. Gets some help from Wolf. That tracks over to the other side. Inside the other dot. That bounces around. So good with the glove is Walsh. Bounces up and he just scoops it up like a snow cone. Well, keep in mind too, this will be the first of, could be, 3, if not 4 games with Cardigan Mountain. Cardigan Mountain makes the trip to Rumsey's Pavic Cup at the end of the season. So this Cardigan team will be on the road late February. So it's a good preview. I like Walsh keeping it going there. He grabs it and rolls it behind the net. And the Cardigan player picking that up. Big boy number 23, that's Leo Yin. The Cardigan. And he's got room up front. A lot of big blocks. Oh, can of corn. Harder to grab there, though. Got a weird spin on it. Lynn stabs at it. Wolf says, you know what, I can get it out for you guys. You just get up ice. That's center ice. And Wolf is there again, but Curtis says, you know what, let me just grab this. Let's reset a little bit. Getting a lot of pressure here. Dangerous, pinch down. Skilled player here, number 10. Once again, Pablo Malone. Malone has been in. He works from behind. Actually, Malone's on the other side, but big rush down ice, and that's going to be an icing call, and that'll come back down the other way. All right, it might actually be a can of corn. It was not easy to grab. It had a lot of traffic in front of it, so it looked like it could have been, but when you have guys approaching you and stabbing at you while you're trying to track a pop fly, I guess baseball players don't really have to deal with that. Traffic out in the outfield. Sometimes it's their own players, their own teammates. Okay, face off in front of us. Jason Shin. Malone and Shin. Come back around. Feet to the front. And luckily Curtis is there and he gets a big windshield wiper clear. And Shin racing down to try to beat out the ice, and hockey stop, and he curls one way. His former teammate likely feels the other. All right, so well placed with Curtis there, and getting the good clear. But Cougars bringing the pressure. Malone on the ice. Love the socks here too. The Cardigan socks are drip, as the kids say, all right? Cardigan socks with the C's at the knees. Back around. Shot blocked. Dangerous one in front. And Bertuglia grabs it. And diving effort. And Wolf right in front of you. Wolf coming up ice. Wolf with speed. Number 12 there. It's Will On. He's got some good speed as well. On and Wolf up ice. Cougars looking for an exit. All four clumped up. But they start to spread out. One in the zone. Good stick work to get through. And everybody's tracking the puck well, though. Mikey Wang gets it up to center. Crosses the Cougar at center ice. Get a little zoom in here if we get some zone time. So we do have the NFHS feed going too, but you don't get all this nonsensical dribble and questionable insight. Gets to the point. That would have been trouble right there. Number 2, Connor Fox. He was like a fox there on that line. Shot. Yeah, it looked like he might have had a corner shot there, but that one blocked. Turns it back around as Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk feeds over. Moritz in front. He's dispossessed as he enters the low slot. And coming on ice, Shunder. Shunder plays the glass. That bounces around behind the net. 2 Cougars there. Cougars looking up ice. Sending guys up. Player with possession having a hard time, though, getting up ice and holding his guys on the blue line. Never want to see that. Always want to keep those feet in motion. Shin outside. Shin. He's got Gustav. Gustav next to him. Bunts there as well. Love seeing Bunts up there. Said that the other day too. He almost plays like Chara in the when he gets up into the top of the crease. So we got Bunts playing with Shin and Junior Gustav. Junior Gustav, a former Stanford Shark player. Shem comes around. Shem gets it out to Bunts. Bunts gives it a little dust off. And he's unable to clear the zone. One comes over to Walsh, but Walsh tracks the whole thing right to his glove. Gives it a little love tap, and he'll feed it back to the referee. Gives you an indication how cold it is today, too, given the referees both wearing their Naihoa windbreakers. So, not necessarily wearing their zebras today. Maybe not to be confused with the Cougars, but it does give you a sense for the temperature, not only outside but also in rink right now. We actually do have a thermometer over next to the Zamboni. We're almost next to the Zamboni room, this far side of the ice. Turner Arena, just part of a beautiful athletic facility here for Cardigan Mountain. Again, all boys school, and very much steeped with a deep athletic tradition. And you walk into this warm room and you see just athletes galore, all at various levels of both collegiate and professional sports. And there's kind of a lot going on here to prepare these young men for future endeavors academically and athletically. All right, we're still playing hockey now, speaking of athletics. And going the other way is Wolf. Wolf coming around. Wolf tries to get it up. He does. And good giddy up by Chris Sun. Chris Sun tries to race it down. His opponent feeds it over to his defensive partner. But coming back around, and Sun being problematic behind the goal. Looks to feed to the front. And looks like we got ourselves a Cardigan penalty. It'll be the first penalty of the day if that's the case for either team. And looks like 19 here. Stevie Wales. Oh, 18. Sorry. That's Dan Smith. Smith with a Y. Dan Smith to the box. And I believe should be a 130, but we'll see what they do. We're in New Hampshire, so I'm not sure how they play those rules. 2 minutes is on the clock. But with 1 second left in the period, that 2 minutes will flop into the next period. Blue Dogs will get off ice here, or at least check in with coaches Butler and O'Shea. I'm going to wet my whistle here a little bit with a little water. Oh, looking to do an ice cut, it looks like. So I stand corrected. We're going to cut the ice for the little bonus ice cut. No messing around here at Cardigan Mountain. All right, so get an ice cut in here, it looks like. Both teams make their way to their dressing rooms, and we'll join you guys back on the other side of this. And let me see if I can get some power going here. All right, catch you guys on the flip side. Feel free to take some time right now to get yourself another cup of tea, maybe, warmed up, and some snacks. So we'll see you back after the Zamboni cut. Mic check. Mic check.
All right, both teams back up on the ice, and Blue Dogs going to be starting with a power play. Just a skosh under 2 minutes on the clock for the power play, and in the box for Cardigan. So Cardigan now will be closer to the net for which the Blue Dogs will shoot. So see that right in front of us. See a little more action here. So Cardigan, fist bumping. Their goalie. Actually, you can see his goalie number now. 30. Paco Souther. Oh, thank you for the pronunciation, Mikey Wong, as I was told. So thank you for helping out with that, Maxwell. All right, face-off drawback, and again, your Blue Dogs 5-on-4 have the man advantage, but right now they're just trying to break out of their own zone. Shorthanded effort for Cardigan, coming out strong, just as they did in the first period. Oh, looks like Curtis took a stick up to the chin there. Cardigan with 4 solid players out there, able to hold their zone. Keep it in the defensive zone, track over to the side. So even though the Blue Dogs have some numbers, puck coming around, finally breaking free here is Curtis. Curtis coming on the outside, needs to come in. Curtis, Shunder, Lin, Wong. Mikey rips it around. Mikey looking up ice. Again, we're seeing on this PP1, good offensively minded crew of Rumsey players. We got Lynn. Shin playing back is almost the bumper. Kind of point guard. Nice tight turn for Shin to shake his defender. Shin comes inside. Shin almost goes down. Shin, open, shot, and cleared. Comes back up though. Wolf puts that one in the air and grabbed out of the air by Paco. Paco Souther. Souther. Paco, I believe, was the starter for the Cougars. All right, so Kowalczyk out there. We got another 25 seconds left on the 5-on-4. Another shot from the other side. It's from stepping down in is Chris Sun with about 10 seconds to work with. Holding the zone though. Comes back over. Vituglia plays that off the wall, but he's got to dump it deep with pressure. Advancing. Sun gets help from Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk and Sun both trying to get through. That pops up to Moritz. He was looking to try to throw a shot to net. That expires the penalty. Back to full strength 5-on-5 hockey. So Cardigan dominating possession for most of the power play, but Blue Dogs did gain some possession and some opportunities at the net. Moritz will try to backhand over with that awesome white stick. Comes over. And he's dispossessed. Hamilton Day there, number 16. Picks it up ice. Just breaking free into neutral. At center ice, that one's flipped in. Chris Sun grabs it, but not before rapidly advancing. Kino Zoo gets to him. Malone works below the goal line. Malone, one very strong player for the Cougars. Malone also one of the double rostered swing players, as they call them, between JV and varsity. It's always interesting to see how that matches up. And it looks like we got a holding call. I believe it's going the way of the Cougars. Dan Smith going to the box, number 1-8. Smith with a Y. Dan Smith, another swing player. Probably shouldn't say this. It's not a swinging cougar, right? It's a JV varsity swinging cougar. Double rostered. Probably was out for the game before. So, again, your Blue Dogs back on the power play. And that one crosses through the goal mouth into paint. And Shin getting disrupted. Shin getting into it with his Cardigan opponent. And looks like a quick whistle there. Not sure how that's going to work. Not sure why there's a whistle. And Curtis takes the shot, but you play to the whistle. And goalie played to the whistle, even though that one went to the net. Looks like here Shin's going to go to the box, so we'll have 4-on-4 for men of 48. It's good to see these guys talking with each other, keeping it friendly. They've got to have a face-off though down in the other zone. Now, no, not like Upland where teams will be, having a sleepover or anything at each other's houses. But they will share brunch together, I believe, tomorrow morning before the game. So Sunday brunch, always a great event with the boarding school community. All right, so 4-on-4 hockey, a lot of real estate. That one comes over. That one hits the glass behind. It looks like it could have grabbed the corner though. On the trajectory I could see from here. And able to keep it in the zone. Not sure where that is. Number 5 not on the JV roster here. For what I know, these numbers could be all wrong too. Oh, take a look. Watsu. Good idea there. Coming over. Racine was playing low. He pinched down a little bit. Racine out there with Shem. Also, you got Lynn and Curtis. Curtis questioning the whistle, for which resulted that he had a puck right to the net, but played the whistle. Shot in there for Booten Watts. Cinco. And Kowalczyk comes in the zone. Kowalczyk, 3 or 4 Cougars right on the blue line waiting for him. Nice tricky play there to play off the skate. Doing a good chase. Chris Sun. And Kowalczyk's still there. He's stabbing at it. Well, letting him play a little bit here too. I have to say, some of the referees we've had recently at home at Rumsey calling everything and then some, right? All right, so still 4-on-4 for 9 seconds, if you can see there on the Christmas tree. It is the scoreboard on the far side here at Turner Arena. And Cougars will add probably number 1A. He'll probably come right to the ice, Dan Smith. When Smith comes to the ice, it'll be 5-on-4 for a very short time. 12 seconds. And Smith goes to the bench. Adding the attacker. And Shunder getting into it at the net. His opponent. And again, doing some good work to get it out of the zone is Chris Sun. We're 5-on-5. Both penalties expire. With speed. Hamilton Day, 1-6 coming in, gets over the line, avoids the offsides. He's on the other side. He's doing a lot of work right now. Oh, it's number 11. He looks to come back around behind the net. Another shot. Ooh, that one kind of found its way up to Walsh. Walsh without his stick right now. He gets it back from Shem. Moritz to Shin. Shin, he's going to try to come inside. Shin dispossessed by Watts. Sorry, Hamilton Day. I'll probably put this spreadsheet over here so I can actually see these names. Cougars getting zone time. Dangerous one in front, which Walsh got something to, and I think Shunder helped him with the clear. Dump and a chase from Moritz. Moritz coming in hot. Shunder steps in to hold the blue line. He gets jammed up. Leo in there. Big number 23. Cougars kick it in. Oh, good idea to cross over there, trying to connect with Bunce. Bunce had his opponent right in front of him though. And looking to tag up here with the Cougars, they do. They'll avoid the offsides. And looks like maybe one didn't. Got to go back to the den. And that's what it is. It's offsides call. And the clock's still running right now. Yeah, let's stop the clock. Expired a few seconds off. Maybe an invert in there. Appreciate no music. I know it's probably not as fun for you guys, but so that's all we need is more copyright strikes on our YouTube channel. All right, so Pablo Malone here taking the face off. There's Chris Sun. Cougars again gain entry. Malone rims that around. He's got teammates working along the edge. Trying to bring it into the house. Save and a redirect from Walsh. Shot by Walsh, track that over. Some of those dangerous ones that are, running horizontal or parallel to the goal line. And all it takes is a skate or an errant skate or a stick blade. Kick that puck right back at you. And good job by number 10. Wolf to kick it into the zone. Good exit. Curtis coming back around. Good to see the Blue Dogs coming after a long bus ride here. Sometimes you can see teams that are pretty flat after such a trip, but I think they broke it up a little bit too. They left early from Lufkin Rink. Oh! And we get a Cougars goal. Cougars bury one, get it by Walsh. On transition, they come charging hard. And the Cougars horn sounds. We got a 2-1 game here. They've been getting a lot of possession there, and they were working along the edges quite a bit, but again, just a quick bang-bang play, and they're up ice and getting a shot on Walsh there. He's already seen a ton of shots and saves already, but this brings a renewed energy and enthusiasm. Both teams. And again, in the zone here for the Blue Dogs. Blue Dogs got to chase that one down. Back man's calling for the ice. Front man agrees. We're not even going to bother to zoom in because we know it's coming right back to us. It'll be right inside your living room. This shot in front of us. Hamilton Day there right in front of you, number 16. Number 7, yeah, it's Max Parker Bartlett. Triple name. Oh, that one pops out. Fan here, not that puck. This seems to be a cornucopia of pucks that are bounce up over the glass here. No netting here. Usually you see the netting up behind the goal sides, but netting here is more for the batting cage. It looks like next to me or the cross cage. Puck pops up over. Trust me, Steve Spooner, if I can get a Cardigan puck, I sure will. And speaking of getting a puck there, Curtis, and getting jammed up there. Shin is just getting manhandled in the low slot. Shin fires one in. Shin looks to finish it up. Oh, it's getting at it a little bit. A nice job by Paco. Paco gets on the pancake that is the puck and gets a cover. That puck kind of bouncing around right around here, right around there. And the Shem shot comes in, and Shin's trying to clean up the loose change, as they say. Face-off drawback. And Cougars at center ice. They flipped that one deep. No ice, no ice. Just getting over the line. Working from behind. Blue Dogs feet up. Unable to get to it. That pass to his skates. That comes back to Walsh. Cardigan bench likes the effort. Turn and rip. Shot. Boy 18 gives it life. And he gets to the bigger guy, number 23. Well, Smith there and Leo Yin. And we got a foot race in front of us. And Chris Sun gets to that puck, but for his opponent, clears it out to the left side. Sun, loose puck. Puck's still open. Still there. And goalie says, we're going to stop this right now. But both teams not eager to stop some of the shenanigans here. They get tied up with the sticks. And a couple gloves in the air, but goalie tracks it through. He gets the advantage of a whistle. Kowalczyk. Zoo. And doesn't like what he sees. He kicks Kowalczyk out. Ole Lynn comes in to take the face off. Draws back for the Cougars. Cougars bring it down. Kowalczyk with speed. Kowalczyk getting aggressive on the forecheck. And that puck's going up ice. And backman's calling for an ice. And chasing it down there. Looks like Will On, number 12. He rips it down, but this will be an ice the other way. The other backman, who's now the front man, the backman, he calls for an ice, and we get a face off way down the other side of the ice. All right, as you can see on your screen, 2:39 remaining in the second period here. I'm not sure if we're going to get another ice cut. We might. So buckle up for that. Right? Tracking over. Junior Gustav. Shunder flips it over. Shunder goes the other way with it now. Shunder, he's got a lot of attention from 3 or 4 Cougars, it seems like. And good pressure from Ole Lynn. Just like a moth to flame right there. He is a player to puck. Nice job by Lynn. Sticky, persistent, stubborn. And Lynn throws it in again. And chasing is Gustav. Lynn's going to come off ice. Kowalczyk. Shin. And Gustav stays the front 3. Cardigan working outside. It's a feed to the front and going down there. Looks like Bertuglia. Oh, dangerous one in front. And that little rebound popped over. And the Cardigan player was there. Capture that. Walsh making his case, the net was off. And I'm not hearing anything of it. The referees, we're going to pick up what number that is. Getting the equalizer there. It's Will On, AHN. And On knots it up here, 2-2 in the second. And again, Cardigan kind of dominated possession early. Blue Dogs got 2 quick ones, but so far this period has gone the way of the Cougars. So got ourselves a game here. Keep in mind too, we got 6 periods of play between today's game and tomorrow's game at 9 o'clock. So it's always interesting to see how that unfolds as teams get to know and understand and appreciate the skill set of each other throughout the course of a doubleheader weekend like this. I appreciate too that doubleheader's not the same day. We've seen that too, and that always just feels messy and not as competitive. Shin comes over, and Shin probably going to get a roughing call for that one. His hands up away from his body and right in front of the Cougars bench. Coaching staff doesn't appreciate that. So he'll go to the box for 2. And these have been 2-minute penalties, so Blue Dogs on the penalty kill. Mikey Wong and his D-man. Who's else down there? We're talking to... Oh, it's not a 2-minute. That's a 5-minute major right now. So... for that roughing call, I believe, at the blue line. And it's going to be a tough one for the Blue Dogs because this major, no matter what happens in the net, that penalty will remain. Oh, and looks like another one coming the way of the Blue Dogs. And another penalty. And it's coming off a little bit here. Number 12 there. Looks like Curtis is going to now be asked to join his teammate. 12 and 17 are both going to be in the box. Not sure if this is going to be a minor. And referee gives his verdict. And so Blue Dogs will be 3 on 5 for at least 2 minutes. Again, this is going to straddle into the 3rd period. I don't see any activity at the Zamboni room yet. So this could just go straight through, but that's maybe the only saving grace here is maybe getting a little stoppage time in between periods here for the Blue Dogs to rest some of their PK squad. All right, so that's a lot of minutes and seconds clicking off on the board there, but Blue Dogs be wise to try to keep the puck outside and as far away from their net as possible right now during the 5-minute major on Shin and the 2-minute for Curtis. Shot up the middle, and big guy there trying to obstruct some view. And posting up, big shot. Luckily that was wide, and Walsh doesn't appreciate big number 10, Pablo Malone, looking to tee up on him right there. And just a suffocating offensive stand here for Cougars. All 60 seconds so far have been in the zone here. And nice clear. And it looks like Shem gets the clear. Broken stick down there. And that sound is the only reprieve right now for the Blue Dogs. Looks like a broken stick down there. Someone's got a twig that snapped. All right, Zamboni's not appearing to do much. So looks like we had our ice cut at the first intermission. And both teams at their benches. So we'll go right through here. Hold a second. Water So while these guys are there, I'm going to show you this. See if I can do a quick spot here. We're talking. We got a little bit of portability here. All right, so Cougars are ready to go. But oh, I got to show you this. This is fun. All right, so this is behind the net. But the Zamboni room. Look at this, the Zamboni room. All right, named in honor of Dudley Clark, Mr. Teacher, Mr. Coach, Mr. Donuts, Mr. Mailman, Mr. Newspaper, Mr. Kitchen, Mr. Zamboni, Driver Extraordinaire, 2006. All right, keep that door locked at all times. All right, we're gonna come back over here. Thank you to the staff here at Cardigan Mountain for accommodating our request to live stream. It's pretty legit. And all right, go down to check in on Walsh. I did it through another glove line. All right, I'm gonna face off. And right now, your Blue Dogs, again, with just 3 out there, Mickey Wong, looks like Max Schunder, Chris Sun, playing the PK line right now, the 3-on-5 configuration. Curtis in there with Jason Shin. 7 seconds so far into the third period, and Cardigan with zone time. And chasing a little bit on the outside. Always got to be dangerous. You want to play your triangle, but nice chase by Wang. Sorry, Wong. Mikey Wong. Now that I know that, I feel like we got to do the pronunciation guide that they do at the NHL. Moritz, I got Moritz. That was one of the first games we did. Right. Coming inside. That one bounces up and around, and Long gets another clear. Mikey peels off. Looks like adding Wolf and leaving the hanger there, so Wolf's got to kind of mark up the hanger because they're looking for those big stretch passes. And Wolf tracks pretty closely there with Hamilton Day, number 16. Pretty skilled player. Wolf looks for where that's going, and that one bounces around somewhere. Got plenty of pucks back here. Keep popping up all over the place. Walking inside, dispossessed, but still with possession. So 5 on 4 here. So, oh, that's off here, and so the referee or to see that, and that's been off for a while now, and he's letting him play. He doesn't agree, and getting a whistle here as he tees up, similar to the Curtis penalty or the Curtis shot. The net dislodged and getting a whistle about the same spot too. All right, there you go, Steve Spooner. I don't know if you already have one of these in the collection, but that's, we might keep that one. Lucky fan. Back around, dangerous one in front. But hey, Walsh got to it. Walsh seemed unconcerned. He knew where it was. Got it right here in my glove. That puck just behind the net. 1:35 remaining in the Shin Major. Shot. Walsh grabs it. He gloves it. Might have been going wide, but he sold it. So scored that as a save. My lovely compadre, my roommate for tonight. She's doing the scoring. Far side of the ice somewhere. Probably freezing cold, like I am. Not many people in the rink here watching. There's probably more people watching online than are in this rink right now. I think the Cardigan JV squad, not as many, but nice job by Shunder to try to kick that one deep. 69 seconds remain. And that one gets to Walsh. Walsh up to the task. He traps it in his padding. Pad's working overtime. Kowalczyk. This time not being asked to leave the face-off circle. And Sunder tries to get it clear. Wolf backhands it. Comes to the blue line. Checking up on the blue line there. Wolf goes the other way with it. That comes back up. Someone lost the net guard. Coming outside. No. Turning. And that net guard's being disruptive. Just like an opponent. And another puck. Trying to help out. Get some pucks back here. Like I said, there's no netting, so that probably 3 or 4 have already been flying up over the glass here. But I'm lucky to be behind the glass and not on the scaffold. My big noggin sticking out. Oh, there we go, Uli Lynn. Getting a poke check, free that puck. Lynn shot. And get a shorthanded effort there with 30 seconds remaining in the major. So far, 4:30 of that. And a scoring opportunity there for Uli Lynn. Great giddy up for Uli. Love watching him. He's got great speed, intensity, and just bears right down. You're looking through that fishbowl, and he's eyeing that puck up. Cardigan coming in. Cardigan playing the body. Shot. Again, big block from Lynn. Cardigan working outside. Big feed to the far point. Point can't really corral it. He's got it now, though. He feeds back to his passer. Passer shot. Seal on the door there is Walsh. Walsh grabbing his chest there. Not sure if it's the small side of that chest protector. And there's not as much padding right around the armpit there. But he's grabbing his chest a little bit, but he's still out there. Shin back on the ice for 5-on-5 hockey. Somehow, the Blue Dogs able to get through. 3-on-5, some 4-on-5, and 5 minutes of the 4-on-5 for sure. 5-minute major. Lynn, oh, take it back. He doesn't have a fishbowl. I thought he used to have a fishbowl. He's got a gauge down. Oh, and traveled too many, but not making an effort on it. Ooh, nice play there from Sun. I don't know if you saw that. Got it to his skate. Uses a skate to kick it to his stick blade, and staying in motion. All right, we got an icing call. We're gonna have a face-off back down here. Yeah, he's grabbing his chest a little bit there. Yeah, that funky little spot there. So hopefully he's okay there. Sunder checks in on him. Let's go, boys, from Coach Butler. Yeah, it looks like someone found their neck guard back. Big 23 steps deep and getting the clear. Sun feeds it up to Curtis. Curtis dumps that one deep, but takes a weird bounce and ends up right adjacent to the goalie. Comes back to Bertuglia. Looks to tap it, but that chasing Cougar sees where that puck is going. He's telegramming that information. Sun outside, comes in, dispossessed, behind the net. 4 or 5 players back there. Bertuglia shot on the ice. It runs a little wide. Bertuglia and Wolf. Bertuglia will grab that one. He'll come back around. He turns one way. He turns the other way. Oh, turns into traffic. And Moritz comes back for the back check to support Moritz and Kowalczyk there. Sun, Moritz, Kowalczyk, the front 3. Wolf and Bertuglia, defensive pair. On the ice together right now. Nice pass off the wall from Kowalczyk to Sun. Sun's going to work the other side. Sun gets rubbed out on the boards. Not sure if you can see that. The referee somewhat obstructed. Coming back around, Moritz dazzling with that angel white stick. Good turn from Sun. That one to the pads of the goalie. Mikey Wong throws it up. And giving chase is Moritz. Moritz. Oh, going down is Racine. Racine back up. Coming up ice. Holding his wingers. Shot. And we got a Cardigan goal. Cardigan comes up. And that's south of the horn. Cardigan taking their first lead of the game. Come right up the middle. Throw one, sneak up by Walsh there. And Sunder checks in with Walsh. Says, hey, shake it off, man. Shake it off. 8:32, which we know is an eternity in hockey. 8:32 remaining in regulation. Not sure the overtime rules if they're an equalizer or if both teams are tied at the end of third. It's a regular season game. You know, might give it an effort, but that's not an issue right now. Hopefully, the Dogs can make it an issue, and Shem gets over to Sunder. Sunder, Shem. Shem coming up ice. Shem, oh, opponent goes down. Lynn with the shot. Oh, look at the follow up. Is Curtis, and good play there. Cougars caught an edge there and went down, and I'm able to get back on Lynn. All right, so 8:12 remaining, third. Let's go Rumsey, talking it up. And that one looks like it might have dribbled out sides. All right, another face-off. Do the same. This one out of the zone. Nice chase by Curtis. Curtis coming up strong. Oh, and Cardigan player loses an edge there. Gets to his knees, still playing the puck. Good athletic effort. Coming around the other way. And Cardigan playing with a little bit of flair. Now playing a goal ahead. One bounces up and around. Pushing at it. And Shin looking to put this game on his stick. Shin's entry. Shin gets taken out. An interference call probably coming the way of the Cougars. Cougs are going to get in the den. That door opens. And I think Cougars live in dens, right? Another team recently, the Cougars. The New Canaan team, I think. The New Canaan Country Day. They played down in Upland, the Cougs. So maybe it's a Canaan thing. Maybe it's the Canaan, the Cardigan, the Cougars. All right. So your Blue Dogs on the power play here. 2 minutes to work. Man advantage. Good boy 23 kicks that one out. Sunder's there. Sunder saying, hey, go for it. Make a run. Sunder plays the board, or plays that puck off the boards, and they get a clear. And that one takes a funky bounce, parks itself behind. Leo Yen, 23. He's got speed to come back. Shin shot. Shin follows up. Shin working the wall. And again, Cardigan with the clear. Haven't really seen Cardigan on the PK much. Again, a weird bounce again. Doesn't help that Zamboni door is right there, and just the geometry of the door is such that some errant bounces, finding pucks that do travel behind the net. Long throws it in. Looking to chase behind is Curtis. Blue Dogs would be wise to assemble something outside and then bring it in. But they're just trying to dump towards the net. Get a little less than a minute to work with on the power play. Oh, and plays off the glass. Comes over to Walsh, and Walsh says, you know what, let's just get a capture here. He traps it down, gets it under his keeper, and they'll get a face-off just to his right inside the zone. 42 seconds remain in the Cougar penalty. Kowalczyk, Parker Bartlett. Face off, shot, that comes back towards Short-handed effort. Can't see much. Looking to move it. Looking to feed up ice. Kowalczyk feeds up to Moritz. Moritz is back there. Moritz feeds it to the front. Unable to get it over to Lynn. Oh, who's there? And Bunce is there. I think that's Bunce. Sorry. That's Lynn. I used to think Lynn had the fishbowl. Maybe I'm getting messed up here, but yeah, Lynn is there. Lynn wants that one back. He wants another stab at that one. Again, big clear. That seems to be the gameplay for the PK. Sorry. And Boyles Wolf. It's over to Battuglia. Battuglia coming up ice. Battuglia just over the blue line. Battuglia, he's chasing deep. And Lynn plays his post for him. And coming out of the box, always mark the man out of the box. Dangerous one, and Wolf sees that. He picks up that attacker. 5-on-5 hockey now as the penalty expires. And a nice job by Wolf to pick up the advancing Cougar just coming out of the penalty den. 5:08 remains. Blue Dogs trail by 1 on the recent Cougar goal here in the third. So 2 goals for the Blue Dogs in the first, 2 for the Cougars in the second, and the Cougars getting 1 here in the third. That's the go-ahead. And clock ticks off, 5 minutes remain. Good effort by the Blue Dogs to kill a 5-minute major without getting anything to the net there. Finding the net, I should say. Taking shots left and right. Draws back. Sun. Shot by Mikey Wong. He gets up in. Look how he played that pass right off the wall. And required to retreat. And getting a man behind. Always dangerous in there. Oh, gotta watch out for that. Pass over to the side. Beautiful save by Walsh. Walsh stretches out, picks up the pass and plays it. And good effort by Walsh. Yeah, that was trouble over on the outside. You saw that kind of sneaking behind. Had the Cougar advancing. He was already on the blue line. And got past the defender, Blue Dog defender. You'll hear them say that sometimes in the business, right? Getting guys deep, right? That means putting your guys below their guys as they're going north-south. Shot, blocker save, follow-up, rebound. So Walsh doing his part to keep these Blue Dogs in this match. Shem comes back around, plays the puck. Shem coming up. Drops it off, gives it to Sun. Some confusion on the blue line. Blue Dogs all getting tripped up. Again, there he is sitting on that blue line. Nice shot by Shunder to pick up the pass. He clogs the passing lane up. Shot, and Curtis' shot is gloved out of the air by the tender. A good sequence there for the Blue Dogs, not only defensively, but getting back on the attack on the far side of the ice. Faceoff draws back, a lot of traffic. Good opportunities there. Some of these lanes clogged up. That puck pops up into the air. And you heard that, maxing out the sound volume as it kicks around on the kick plate. Puck up on end. Comes back around, 2 Cougars protect the blue line, coming inside. Wolf gets it along the dasher and trying to stab at it, pop it along the wall. Number Dan Smith, 1-8, he throws it back in. Big defenseman here for the Cougars. Comes back to Smith. Smith shot, a lot of traffic. That stick's just not long enough for the number 7 for the Cougars. A great effort. Nice drop off by Lynn. Lynn backs it, drops it off to Moritz. Moritz then feeds it up. And 2:20 remaining. curious if the Blue Dogs get aggressive here on pulling Walsh or not. But for right now, he's staying in his paint. And given the threat that the Cougars very quickly assemble, got some hangers here up along the blue line. Oh, dangerous one there on Mikey Wong, sorry, Max Full. I got you. All right, Shin goes the other way with it. Shin out there with Racine, Wong, Sun, and Curtis. Comes to neutral. Cougars just happy to throw it in the zone, maintain the zone, but not adding a ton of pressure here. Just letting the puck be its thing and drift around into the zone. And we're gonna try to win that race. And Walsh was coming to the bottom. Well, he was coming there, trying to win out the ice. Curtis ripped that one from almost like back here and throws it down in the zone. That's an icing call. It's going to come back here, so that'll require Walsh to stay in between the pipes right now. 119. Again, we got Shin, Sun, Curtis, Wong, and Racine on for the Blue Dogs. 70 seconds remain. Walsh is thinking about it. He's kind of frozen a little bit. Add the extra attacker. Extra attacker looks to be Lynn. That's coming up ice. Lynn dispossesses. Oh, great effort there by Shunder. I think he got a skate to it. And I'm calling a timeout here. And yeah, gaining possession. Looks like Blue Dog coaches calling for the timeout. There's Peter, Julie's father. Peter making the walk here. Not sure. I guess. Oh, is it offsides maybe? Sorry. So looks like they're going to get a timeout though. I mean, they're at the bench. All right, so we're excited. This setup here is working out. Hopeful for tomorrow morning too that we can do the same. So again, looking for another camera angle. We could try it. I think this might be as good as it gets. So 49 seconds remain. Blue Dogs on the timeout, calling the timeout. Cardigan at their bench as well. Both teams playing pretty tight here. All right, there we are, all zoomed in, ready for the face-off, just outside the Blue Dogs' defensive zone. Empty net, 6 players on the ice, 6 skaters I should say, and throwing that one up ice, and oh, that's gonna be sorry, missed that. Getting my gloves on. That's gonna be a face-off inside the zone for the ice, so that'll require Walsh to reoccupy the paint. The extra attacker looks to be Lynn. So as soon as they can get some possession, again, looking for a big face-off win. And asking Mikey Wong to get behind there. Got to be behind because that's where he's going to try to draw the face-off. And he does. He gets it. But Cardigan pinches down. 36 seconds remain. Oh, big heavy hit there from Sun. 9 with the elbow. Oh, geez. Heavy hit there to Will on. Checking in on him, but had his elbow up there, so that's gonna pull any ideas of extra attackers right now. With the Blue Dogs going on the PK the last 31 seconds. Sun goes to the box for the elbow. You probably heard that too. I mean, this mic is pretty sensitive, so you can hear how loud it is. You got a lot of players out there, way too many players out there right now. I'll tell you right now. I'm pretty good at math, but I think you have full two. Let's see. So just bunts. Coming back to Cardigan. Cardigan unable to get to the big slapper there, or at least a wrist shot from the blue line. And Bunce is playing closely. He's trying to be a little bit disruptive on the PK. 10 seconds remain. Cardigan playing some catch and a little bit of keep away. Bunce gets to it though, and Gustav is a little. And tough one for the Blue Dogs going up early, but Cardigan comes back to him. Your Blue Dogs though, they'll regroup, and they got pizza tonight. You know, it's things like that. They don't always remember the outcome of these things, but they will remember times that they have with the boys. So congratulations, Cardigan, notching the victory in the first of two this weekend, and good matchup here, 3-2 matchup. Also just hang their heads about here. So again, thanks to the folks here at Cardigan for hooking us up with a nice little setup here, and being able to bring the game to everyone back home and from afar. So all right, we're gonna wrap up here at Turner Arena here at the beautiful campus of Cardigan Mountain School, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. It should be a 9 o'clock start. Should probably be on time. I don't think there's any stuff before that. Okay.